You going. Nobody else in the car? Turn around. We have to back. Come on. What is going on? Hey, Jerry, what you got on your side? Give me an electric pair. Anybody else with you? Nobody else with you? No, what's happening, guys? Hey, go driver's side approach, Barry. Got it? Going driver's side approach. Got it? I got nothing on me.
On July 1st, 2025, in Broward County, Florida, a Coast Guard officer was pulled from his own pickup at gunpoint. A dealership had reported the truck stolen by mistake. What follows raises one hard question. Not whether police could stop him, but how long they could hold him, and what that detention should be called.
Actually, we're going to put you wherever you guys want.
Yeah. We search.
I'll walk in real quick. Go down real quick. 43, good as 43.
Yeah. We're going to spend everything to you, but I'm just going to get your information first. Okay?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Shane.
S-H-A-N-E.
S-H-A-N-E.
Last name?
Can you guys tell me what's going on?
So the lead detective's going to come over here and explain everything to you. Just give us a second. Right here. Okay. You got it? Is that the one that comes out to the truck?
Yep. He's reading that. Might be.
He's the
one that
the tag goes back to.
Hey, this is a brand new truck.
Where is that?
Can I pull my shirt down?
Yeah, I got you.
Are you in the military? I am. I'm active duty Coast Guard. Yeah, I'm the maintenance officer for the Coast Guard air station in Oklahoma. I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm trying to get the main detective to come here.
I don't want to like jump the gun and explain everything to you when another detective is going to do that. So I don't want to
explain everything to you.
I don't want to interfere with anything.
I'm at a total loss right now.
Yeah, he'll make more sense of what's going on. Like I said, I wish I could just go ahead and tell you, but I don't want to step on their toes.
Arrested? Am I being detained?
Right now you're just detained, pending an investigation, so you're not arrested. They're going to come over here, they're going to talk to you, they're going to tell you everything that's going on. So that you can understand, because I know you're confused right now.
Yeah,
They'll come over here and they'll explain everything to you.
yeah, whatever you guys need. Just wish you guys wouldn't hit my truck.
What's that?
I said I wish you guys wouldn't hit my truck. I just got it. Yeah, I just got the text message that my payment stuff just started.
For the truck?
Yeah.
Yep. 19. Okay. All right. Second judge, this is the ultimate point. Did you make it to it for 1, 2, or did we go? What's that? Okay. All right. We'll take you back to the office more than likely, so you can talk to them there formally, and they can explain it as well.
We're just trying to say if you're going to come here real quick before we take you, or...
But you're not being charged with anything right now. You're not under arrest for any crime right now. You're just being investigated for something that's going on with that.
Something that's been going on. so lost right now.
Your time's on, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you just had some money, your phone, and your wallet, okay? I'm leaving the book bag and everything.
Okay. You guys gonna take my truck or how? I think my son's up in, he's in Boca. So I don't have anybody to come get my truck.
Okay, I don't know what's happening with your truck right now. Just give the detectives 2 minutes. They're, like I'm saying, they're gonna explain everything to you.
Yeah, I know.
Step out one more time. I'm just going to search you since you're getting in my vehicle. I know they probably already did a good job, but I just want to double check, okay?
Whatever you need, bud.
Thank you. You don't have another pair of shorts on under this, do you?
Nope, they're like,
Liner pants or whatever?
Okay.
Alright, I'm just going to stick you...
No, those aren't.
I'm on what's up, folks. I'm scared to death.
You might have to do it on the other side.
Is that one too tight? No? I can definitely tell. We definitely run into a bunch of people we can tell who's going to be an issue.
Do you have the keys for
the other side of here, okay?
the car?
You have the keys to the truck?
I think they're in my book bag.
He says he thinks they're in the book bag.
They're in my book bag.
In the book bag, he says. He thinks.
They're in the center console.
Or the center console.
Seatbelt on, your safety first. Like I said, once he talks to you, make it a little bit more sense. Trying to figure out what's going on. Like I said, you're going to be charging in there now. Office right around the corner. Alright?
Alright, you got a seat, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Is it on or?
Yeah.
It is? Alright, sir. How are you from Filipino?
Shane's Brian. Nice to meet you. Shane.
Alrighty. So listen, there's a reason why we're here. We just need to talk.
Yeah, obviously.
A couple questions.
Scared to death.
It's just a formality. We just gotta ask you a couple questions. Essentially, what we're about to do is a formality. You know, it's obviously regarding your Miranda rights. I'll read you. I'll go through the process, and basically, depending on what your determination is, what you want to do, we can go from there. Okay. So today is
First.
Tuesday, July the 1st. The time is 4:58. I'm Detective Pino, ID 864, and in the room I'm here with
Sergeant Cosmo 446.
Detective Vanka 19741.
and I'm here with. Alrighty, so what's your speak English, write English, understand English? Okay. Highest level of education?
High school.
High school, so 12th grade.
Yes.
Any drugs or alcohol? Anything that might impede you from understanding what you're about to do? So what I need you to do is I need you to read every line by line, out aloud, and then if you understand what you've written, just initial right next to the numbers to the lines.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you so desire. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer.
You understood what you read?
Yes.
Okay, can you initial next to each line? So now the next thing I'm going to need you to read about is going to be this paragraph here. And then I need you to read this paragraph down here, okay?
Here we go.
Yes.
I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Next one.
I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I will not make a statement or answer questions.
Okay, so now you get to make the determination which one you want to pick. You can, invoke your rights, or you can check on the box that says that you wish to speak with us.
I'll talk, 'cause I have no idea why we're here.
So then just check off the box. Then your name in print, and then your signature on the same line.
Sorry.
Your date of birth on the next line. And today's date is the 1st of July. And the time is currently 5:01. All right. So obviously we need to talk to you in reference to the incident for today, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about your car, okay? What I want to know is how you got the car, when you got the car, by what means. Just give me the rundown, how everything started with you.
Let's see. I'm super nervous. So, go.
Take your time.
Alright. Doral Volkswagen.
Okay.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday. Okay, well, you know around what time?
I think I finished around 2 p.m.
Okay. Okay, and what happened there?
Drove off, went to my girlfriend's house.
Okay, let's not fast forward too much. So, you went to Doral Volkswagen
Yeah.
with the intention.
Oh, to purchase a new vehicle.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
Showed up, they came out, they said, hey, I had that vehicle particular picked out. I called in the morning.
Who'd you speak with?
The first time I spoke with just a regular person, but then when I got there, Ollie was my sales representative.
Is that a nickname or is that his full
I
name?
think that's his full name. That's what his business card says.
Okay.
And then I also spoke with the general service manager. His first name is Chris.
Okay.
And he's a friend of a friend of mine's mom.
Okay.
So Chris kind of helped work the deal. Test drove the truck. Was exactly what I wanted. Pulled back in. They looked over. My son had a Ford Focus that I was trading in.
Okay.
They looked over the Ford Focus. They did their numbers on trade-in stuff. I didn't really want anything for the Focus. I think they came back with $1,500 for that. I was like, yep, I want the truck.
Okay.
They were very quick on the deal. We agreed on a price.
Any documents were given?
Yeah.
You have the sales documents?
In my house, yeah.
They're at your house?
Mm-hmm.
And the sales documents have everything for the
Yeah,
truck?
everything, yeah.
Okay.
It was actually really, I would say, easier because I hadn't bought a car in, 15 years. I drive an old Tacoma that my son now drives. I don't know if any of you guys are Tacoma fans, but I almost cried when I had to get to him.
I can imagine.
But yeah, it was super easy. Everything was online. I have a disc with like all the paperwork.
Okay, so they gave you a disc?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a USB thumb drive.
Do you remember who exactly was the sales representative? I know you said Ali, but any other,
Ali.
any nicknames or any last name, business card, anything?
I have his business
You have
card.
his business
Yeah,
card?
I have his business card.
Okay, so then you did the documents for the purchase of the vehicle, and then what happened after that?
Did the documents, went to the, what I call finance manager.
Okay.
Went to finance manager, did all of our financing. Had some issues transferring over some money. That was kind of a pain, so I ended up having, because I put $15,000 down.
Okay.
So I transferred over like $5,000 on my American Express, and then like $7,000 through USAA, which was like my limit.
Okay. Question for you, sorry to interrupt. What was the sticker price on the car?
61.9.
Was it brand new?
It's used.
Used? How many miles?
22,000.
Okay.
Put like 400 on it, I think.
Okay.
If that. I put that on there.
You drove it today to the Coast Guard Bay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. And then back to physical therapy.
Okay. You're recovering from an ailment?
Yes.
Okay.
I hurt my back doing deadlifts.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So the reason why that you're in this position, okay? So the vehicle was reported stolen out of the dealership. Okay. It could be a miscommunication on their end because it was Doral Volkswagen that basically reported it as stolen.
Yeah.
Were you given both sets of keys?
Only one key.
Only one key.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you ask for where this?
Yes, I did. And they said they couldn't find a second key.
So just to confirm, at Saturday at 2 p.m. approximately is when you went to go buy that truck.
No, I got there at 9 in the morning.
What time did you drive off?
Like 2 p.m. I could look back in my phone records and tell you exactly what time that was.
What car did you have previous?
It's a Ford Focus.
Under your name? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that tag, where'd you get the tag from?
That tag, the tag that's on the truck, was a tag that was on the car, and they transferred the tag at the dealer.
So you got the tag from the dealer, and they told you they were going to transfer the tag?
Yeah, the registration's in the glove box.
So the tag that was on the truck today
Was on my Focus.
Okay, so it was previously on your car.
Yeah, registered.
So it's your tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was on a Focus previously?
Mm-hmm. 2012 Ford Focus.
Okay. Okay. As far as payments, you haven't paid the truck? You haven't paid for anything yet?
So I paid the $15,000 cash is paid for my down payment.
Okay.
And I just got my notification today that it's on my phone. I can show you on the text message that my payments are getting ready to start.
Okay, and as part of the purchase agreement, was there any documentation that you had to present after you drove the vehicle off the lot, like the next day or the week after?
No.
Nothing? So
Nothing.
they signed, you already signed, and the truck was yours?
Yeah. So as a matter of fact, because on Saturday we couldn't get the full transfer done, I called the finance manager back on
What's his name?
Tuesday. I don't have my phone.
Remember, bring it.
What's
Remember, bring the phone.
yeah, bring my phone. Yeah. Frank
Frank?
is the service manager.
The tag that you have on the truck now, that's the tag that was on the Focus?
That was the tag that was on the Focus.
Have you ever owned a Chevy?
No.
No?
I mean a Blazer, like when I was in high school.
What color?
Black. But that's the tag that was on the Focus the whole time since I've been in Florida.
Okay.
The Chevy was high school, registered in South Carolina.
So, you've never owned a Chevrolet truck?
No. No, just
And
What's your name? Your name?
Shane. S-H-A-N.
Alright. So the tag that was on your truck, right, comes back to a Chevy pickup. Okay. And that Chevy pickup's under your name.
Should be that Chevy pickup, or that GMC pickup.
No. So the tag that's attached to the truck now, when we run that tag, it comes back to a Chevy pickup under your name.
What?
Yeah.
so
It never belonged to, was never attached. Well, I don't want to say it was never
do you mind
attached.
just looking up the if anything pertaining to the purchase of the vehicle, if you can, just so we can take a look at it. All right, just to confirm, you were there on Saturday at the dealership, correct? Like you are. If we check the cameras.
Hang on, let me get my days straight, because... Alright, here, can you do it this full string?
Who is this?
This is my friend Jason's mom, Tracy,
Okay.
who works at Subaru of Miami, Subaru in North Miami, and I had her run this stuff on the background. So this is the Saturday that I bought the truck. I was texting with her Friday and Saturday.
She's not the finance manager?
She's not the finance. The finance manager's name is Frank. I don't have any text with Frank. I called him, but I can.
So what's her role in this?
She was working at Subaru in North Miami, and she's got access to run the dealer pricing and stuff like that. So she had all those. You'll see the screenshots from where she ran the price, the fair price comparison or whatnot in there. And then my text message, Chris was super helpful. I thought it went really smooth.
Any emails sent to you
No,
at all?
not that I know of. Not that I've noticed.
Even after you purchased the car, you got nothing from the dealership or anything like that?
Who would it came from? Or do you have?
Well, the dealership you went to buy.
Terrell, Volkswagen. Maybe. Live Golf Tournament.
Have you logged into the bank statement? Because it usually says what kind of car you finance and
Yeah,
stuff.
so no, I just got that today. You guys want to log in for the first time?
Yeah, let's see if what ends up coming up.
Welcome to driveway. Congratulations. This, I mean, you can see this is today at 3 p.m. So I was going into physical therapy when I got this. I was like, oh, cool. I got the register tonight. So I'm gonna try to set it up so that I pay twice a month because the payment's expensive on that thing. And I can promise you guys, I ain't trying to steal anything. I have no idea what happened, but it's not me trying to steal a truck. I'm just going to ask a stupid question. Do you think somehow that tag was transferred or stolen somewhere
So the only thing
else?
is, I mean, even if it was, transferred incorrectly, it's still the fact that they were doing inventory and then they noticed the truck was missing. So right now is everything that you're telling us is true. Because we need to verify by what method, how.
You got the truck last week.
Oh, what day?
I mean,
So don't give me a specific day, but just more or less last week.
It was a Saturday. Hang on, I can pull the text message back up from Facebook. That's my last one.
How much did they sell you the truck for?
Oh, here's some more messages. This was from my sales guy.
that's the sales guy?
Yeah, this is here. You're leaving in the truck.
Ali?
Ollie.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the dealer. Leave it in the truck.
Yeah. Can we call him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dom. I think he's the old dude that works in there. He's been there like 20 years. God, you guys scared the shit out of me. Holy hell. It's alright. I'm here for it too.
We're shaking hands after.
I'm not a criminal, but I appreciate the crap out of you guys.
Hi, is this Ali? How you doing, Ali? This is Sergeant Holden.
Oh, yeah, here's
They're offering.
the tag on the truck.
That's when they put it on the dealership? Okay.
Yeah. Hi Shane, real pleasure meeting you today. Thank you for your business, best wishes, and happy murdering Ollie Doral Volkswagen.
Cool.
And this was, alright, just so we got it straight, June 21st. So that's 2 Saturdays ago, right?
Let me verify. Yeah, Saturday before last.
Yeah, 2 Saturdays. Yeah, I think the truck has got low jack on it too. Which is probably how you guys found me at Bay Lake.
Yeah, so basically this is just a formality. At the end of the day, we don't know what we have until we investigate a little further. That's why we interview. Once we verify all the details.
Yeah, man. There's nothing to hide in this one. I mean, clearly we're going through, just going, this is, what I don't understand though, is like the tag thing.
That's we'll talk about that after. We just need to verify. Where'd he go? He's on the phone with the sales rep.
Yeah, so there's a Carfax and then there's a armrest.
Okay, so basically it seems that they. Okay.
It sounds like they messed up.
Yeah. They basically. Is this your phone or his phone?
That's his phone.
Okay.
And then if you swipe to the Carfax, it comes back to a 1500.
Yeah.
It is a 1500.
Yeah, but it's like a diesel, like lower model. Because that's a AT4. This is coming back to.
Hey, that's an AT4X, man.
My bad.
So yeah, it seems like once
So we can smile a little bit. About
No, yeah.
at this point it.
Please don't beat me up, man.
No. Hopefully we didn't treat you too rough.
I want to hug when I'm done.
We'll talk after this.
Maybe some coffee.
I got some advice after this.
Yeah, once he's done with it, he's actually talking to the sales rep once he comes back.
Okay. I'll just tell you straight up, you're gonna sue them. That's a big.
Let me see the messages with the sales guy you showed us. Yeah, there's a conversation between you guys. Correct. Home, yeah.
understand that.
I'm the fucking helicopter maintenance officer for the Coast Guard Air Station in Oaxaca. Like, you guys rolled me out of my physical therapy officer. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, we treat all stolen vehicles. We don't know.
Hey, dude, when we're done, we'll burn because I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a dude. I've rolled people too. It's all good. We're there. I just was like, the only thing that I could think was something with the truck, and I was sitting in the cell freezing my balls off. I'm like, this guy. And then when they said Doral, I was like, this is something with the truck.
Yeah, we'll just verify the statements, whatever this guy's saying, and then...
No, this is all good. It's not going to be good for them. I did everything. I'll give you guys whatever you want. I want them both. My fiance's dad's also the ex-20-year chief of police of Ball Harbor. I got nothing to hide.
So that answers the badge and the couple.
Oh yeah, I have your
You have my
coin
badge?
or badge. Yeah, I have it there. I was like, just in case.
Yeah.
Your stuff, yeah. I don't know how you guys want to work it because of your backpack or rucksack, whatever's in the back.
Yeah.
I left it all there. Like we really don't.
Is the truck still there?
Every encounter like this begins with the Fourth Amendment. A brief stop on reasonable suspicion is lawful under Terry v. Ohio, and officers may act on a database flag under United States v. Hensley. The truck returned as stolen, and the plate came back to a different vehicle. On its face, that pairing gave the deputies a lawful reason to stop and investigate. Reasonable suspicion lets an officer freeze a situation and ask questions. It does not authorize an open-ended seizure, and the intrusion has to stay tied to the suspicion that justified it. The pivot is the transport. Under Dunaway v. New York, moving a suspect to a station and holding him for questioning counts as an arrest, not a brief stop. Florida v. Royer lands in the same place. Once officers take someone into a closed, controlled room and the seizure outgrows a quick check, it has become an arrest in all but name. Hayes v. Florida draws the line plainly. You cannot haul a person to the station for investigation without consent, a warrant, or probable cause. And the word on the paperwork does not change that. The repeated assurance that he was detained, not arrested, is legally hollow. Transported locked in a cell for hours, read his rights, then questioned, he was in custody.
Well, we told it. So I could give him a call if you want to go over there and be like, hey, listen, he just needs to get his stuff, like, and I'll explain the situation.
That's because how long is my truck going to be gone?
I mean, depending on once we clarify everything and verify everything, you might be able to get it back pretty soon.
I'm supposed to be taking it tomorrow to Jacksonville, my girlfriend's, my fiance's house.
A story for her.
Huh?
At least you have a story for her.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I just want the truck back at this point. Oh, I love that truck. I would give it out.
It's a badass truck.
I would too, to be
Did
honest.
you guys dent my bumper when you hit me?
No. Not that I know.
That was like the first thing I noticed. I'm like, I wanted to get mad, and then I was like, oh crap, it's the lights. So
Yeah, I got there after the fact.
Totally unrelated story, and just kind of crazy. I've got a friend in North Carolina, and this is fucked up because it is what it is. He got rolled on child like 3 weeks ago, dude, and we commissioned it like the same time. So you guys are spot on, and you never know who you're.
Yeah, you really
You never know.
So we have our tactics and the way we handle stuff. Like,
Yeah, you guys were very professional. I appreciate you.
thank you.
Yeah, it's not you guys at all. This is whatever they did. Can I answer this? No.
Yeah, can you just wait for us
Yeah,
to
just
finish and
post it
then?
on.
Okay, yeah. She would get kicked out because my fiance was also a cop in
Yeah, well,
Sunny Isles.
you could call her after.
Yeah. Just for the sake of the interview, everything's being recorded. Privacy sake.
How many years have you been serving for?
27. I'm retiring next year.
Good.
It is actually. It's very good. I'm going to move to Jacksonville, and I think right now I'll probably go to work for Boeing. That's what I'm looking at. If I can find something that's like not low stress. Low stress isn't good, but like medium stress.
Right. What is it that you do? You just fix the planes?
That's what I did. Now I direct the maintenance for the 5 helicopters. I've got 76.
They're the rescue ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've always been here in Opelika one?
No, I've been here for coming up on 2.5 years.
Where were you before?
North Carolina.
So you were there and then you just came over here?
Yeah, so started in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Puerto Rico. Was in Puerto Rico for 5 years. Moved to North Carolina. Was in North Carolina for a lot longer than I expected to be. And transferred again on the base. I guess luckily it's a big base there, so they've got the schoolhouse. I was an instructor for a couple of years. I worked at the overall center for a couple of years, and then I was a ground support equipment program manager when I first commissioned. And came up on the end of my tour and tried to get the Hitron in Jacksonville. I wanted to go to Jacksonville and ended up in Miami, which that's fun down here.
Yeah, one of my old sergeants, he's like the finance guy for the Coast Guard.
Oh, what's the name?
Pavasic. He's a sergeant here, but he does like all the finance. I think he's out of like California.
Oh, okay.
He has to fly out all the time.
He flies around? Nice. Yeah, I was enlisted. I was enlisted for 21 years. Now I'm a warrant officer, so.
You need college for that?
Yeah. So I've got 12 years is my highest. I've got the equivalent of my associates because I went to college for a couple of years and then I did my airframe and power plant license, my FCC license, and my FCC growler so I can work on radios and aircraft. So with the technical route.
Yeah, it still counts as credits.
It does, yeah. It's good. Not a lot of technical routes left. I mean, A&P wise, and the civilian sector, man, airports start getting thin.
Yeah.
All the guys are retiring.
Is it really?
It is, yeah. And they've started the schools up like it's you can go to tech schools like Broward's got a good flight program, a good ground support program for maintenance. But it's mainly like technical colleges. So, but it's been a fun career. We've got it made. It's good.
I was surprised you guys got a tight ship over there. We tried getting we originally went over there.
Yeah.
To see if because the car was supposedly over there.
Yeah.
And then we tried to get in to even look around.
You guys didn't have my phone number? Because if you called me, I would have just came and met y'all somewhere.
So whenever we get calls like this, it's very limited information.
Yeah.
So
dude, if I had known, I'd have met y'all at the damn Volkswagen dealer. Nobody called, nobody emailed, nothing. That's the frustrating part. Is like
that's the thing. We gotta verify what's going on their end because if the case is that it's a clerical error on the paperwork or something, then that's something that they need to sort out themselves. But once they call us, they tell us, hey, this vehicle is.
It's curious to me. I'm gonna relax now because I ain't done shit wrong. All of their vehicles there, they were like pushing the low jack thing. Like they pushed the low jack thing hard, and I was like, that's never been anywhere like that. But I'm thinking like South Florida, like it's pretty wild west here, in my opinion. So, all right, cool. I'm buying a used truck. It's expensive, I'm in a gated community and stuff. I was like, oh, cool. That's probably handy to have on there. I mean, that's what I pay insurance for, but peace of mind. But it was interesting that they were pushing that low jack system. Like,
I mean, if anything, today's a testament to show that it works.
Yeah, I guess. So they wouldn't let y'all on the base?
We tried.
Yeah, when did you guys go? Did you guys go today?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we went all the way down to Opelika and
that's
try to see if we can get a hold of the truck.
That's where it sits all the time.
Yeah, once we saw how tight ship it was, we were like, all right, I mean, either this guy's a contractor who has access or possibly somebody on base.
Oh, no, I'm the man. Yeah, you guys would have created a shitstorm and a half doing that. That would have been
so
great.
that's why we went over there. Obviously, we asked questions first before doing anything crazy, but...
Now that we know what it's about, that would have been funny, but it would not have been funny at the time.
Well, not at the time.
No, not at the time.
We can laugh about it now.
We laugh about it now. It would have been a really great story. You guys remember that time Shane got arrested?
Where are you originally from?
South Carolina. I grew up in Charleston.
Oh, okay. Love that place.
I did too. What'd you do before?
Sales?
Sales? Really? Good for you, man. That's awesome. You look like a prior military guy.
Nah, I've been doing this for a long time. 8 years, long time because I'm still young. I'm not even in my 30s yet, but I started at 21.
Okay.
Before that, I was a dragline oiler.
Okay. And you're Broward.
Yeah.
All right. You know Brian Schnell?
in BSO.
Yeah.
Do you know where he's at?
Nah, he's in Sunny Isles. He's a sergeant at Sunny Isles.
Actually, I have a couple because I went to Dade Academy, so I know a lot of people from Sunny Isles. No, but it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, Brian's a sergeant down there. And then Tom Hunker's my fiance's ex-footman. Dad, he's the ex-chief at the Harbor.
I actually know the chief there because he's one of my really good friends. His dad.
Okay.
And I get that a lot. My whole family served. I'm the only one that did it.
Okay.
I'd rather go this route.
You have the military look to you.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Never crossed my head because I was just like, oh, you know, graduated in 2014. I was like, shit's going downhill. So
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. If I had to do it again, and I'm gonna go out with a good pension. Don't get me wrong. I guess it's not anything to complain about. Man, when you guys go out, it's so good. It's so much better.
yeah, so. Yeah, just like from what my brothers and my cousins told me, it's just like it was getting very political over there. So, without getting too deep into it, I was just like, because they told me, and I was like, I don't know. And then one of my cousins does this, and I mean, I was like, yeah, that sounds more fun, honestly.
Yeah, it's a toss-up because I've really had a great career. Coming to the end, like I look back on some of the things I've done, and I've gotten to do some incredible things that have really helped a lot of people. But man, for retirement-wise, it's police and fire, especially down here. You guys.
No, it's good, but the cost of living is what, because you can retire, but then the cost of living keeps going like this, but then you stay here. So the old heads that retired a long time ago, they're working on like second pensions now and stuff.
Yep, that's Mr. Tom, definitely. He went to Miami for a little while. We've had some rough years in the Coast Guard. It's going to be interesting to see what plays out over the next couple. We've never had a secretary, and I think that's like really kind of coming home to roost after, you might as well say, 12 years of Democrat leadership. I mean, you had like the little piece of Trump in there that I wouldn't really say things really got better for us in that time frame. It got different, but it didn't really get better. And then we went back into 4 more years of like sequestration, and just the Coast Guard's budget's already small.
Oh, is it?
And I'm blessed to be in aviation because we don't feel it as much, but like our boat surface ops guys, they're hurting.
Is that your SF team?
Yeah, I mean, our SF team rides the boats, so they get caught right in the middle of it too. I mean, they get funding, their kit stuff's nice, and they get some cool gear to play with, but the boats that they ride are old and broken.
Yeah, because you guys aren't a part of DOD. It's good. It's
Homeland Security.
Homeland Security. You'd be surprised because the feds that I work with, they're well funded.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, I'm not surprised. The AMO guys down in Homestead. I mean, they were just out this weekend for our change of command on Friday. Those guys they're good to go. But we've never really had a champion. It's just kind of weird. We've never had anybody out there like screaming our name, and we always have just done more with less.
And they're always like, you guys are down there. That's the funny
we're just down there. It's like, it's Coast Guard. But that's been good, man. I got nothing to complain about. That's for sure.
Probable cause is what saves the seizure. A stolen report joined to a mismatched tag likely cleared that higher bar, which means the arrest itself may survive a court's review. The real exposure sits elsewhere, not in the choice to stop him, but in a 4-hour hold over a discrepancy that one call to the dealer could have cleared. Inside the station, the warnings themselves were clean. He read each right aloud, initialed it, and signed a waiver meeting what Miranda versus Arizona demands before any custodial questioning. There is quiet irony in that advisement. Officers do not read rights to a man who is free to leave, so the warning conceded the custody their words kept denying. An ordinary roadside stop is not custody, and Berkemer versus McCarty holds that routine traffic detentions do not trigger Miranda at all. A locked cell and a formal interview are another world. On the force used, the measure is Graham versus Connor. Reasonableness is judged from what the officers knew in the moment, and they believed they faced an occupied stolen vehicle. Drawn guns and handcuffs would be excessive on a fender-bender stop. On a reported stolen truck, courts have long accepted them, since stolen vehicles track with drivers willing to run or fight. Florida's stop and frisk law, section 901.151, codifies that brief detention. It permits holding a person only as long as it takes to confirm or dispel the suspicion. The tag pointed at section 320.261, which makes attaching a plate assigned to another vehicle a misdemeanor. That mismatch is the thread the detectives pulled. The deeper flag was grand theft of a motor vehicle under section 812.014. Strip out the clerical error and there was no theft left to charge. When the mistake lives in a database, Herring versus United States protects officers who rely on it in good faith, shielding the evidence from suppression. It does nothing for the man left sitting in the cell. The flag cross county lines from the dealership's report to the deputies who acted on it. Under the collective knowledge doctrine, an officer may move on another agency's information, but that chain is only as sound as the source that started it. Civil law reaches what criminal procedure forgives. False imprisonment under Florida law turns on restraint without lawful authority, and the lawsuit aims at the party whose paperwork set the whole thing moving. That target is telling. Deputies acting reasonably on a stolen report carry qualified immunity, so the negligence falls on the dealership that branded the sold truck as stolen. The deputies earn a B-. The stop was lawful and their manner stayed calm, but the detained not arrested framing and the long custodial hold for an easily checked fact pull it down. The driver earns a B+. His composure through a gunpoint stop was close to flawless, though waiving his rights and surrendering his phone gambled protections he had no duty to give up. The dealership earns an F. Reporting a sold vehicle as stolen, then arming it with a tracker the buyer never approved is the failure that put an innocent man in cuffs. 2 lessons carry past this case. A courteous tone does not soften the legal nature of a seizure and transport. Plus a cell plus questioning is an arrest by any honest reading. For a driver, comply first and argue later. Full cooperation keeps you safe at the roadside, but silence and a lawyer are what protect you once the cell door closes. For an agency, a database hit is a starting point, not a verdict. One verification call before a high-risk takedown can spare a reachable, tracked subject hours behind a locked door. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our channel for even more police interaction and courtroom content.